Welcome everyone to Selenium tutorial series 5th part. In previous tutorial we made human virtual click function and we a little bit modified our new tab function, and I showed you how to automatically log in to Gmail. I mean, half of that. You should do this fully, you should do this by yourself, what you have on these functions yet. So in this tutorial I will make one more function that is called wait to load XPath, and this function will be used instead of delays because we don't want to use delays in our functions. Well, we can sometimes use them, but we don't want to do this always. So we'll write a function which will wait until our object is appeared on website, because it sometimes depends from website side how long it loads objects, and it depends on your internet, on your location, and there's many things that might change your page loading time. So let's begin. This tutorial will be shorter a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot of things here, and this is the last tutorial where I'm writing a simple scripts, and after this tutorial we are going to more serious stuff with actual doing something useful. So okay, let's define a new function. Define wait to load XPath function. This will be called, and the same as before, it's driver XPath. Here we'll write retries. How many times we will try to, how many seconds, I mean, we'll try to load an object, and quotation. And by default it will be false. And okay, let's begin. So here we'll write a driver name and we'll check it by XPath. I'll copy simply this, and driver name equals to CheckExistsByXpath, and here will be driver and XPath. As long as I'm writing these scripts, I'm copying more and more. I'm copying just okay. So while retries are, we need to do something with this. So I'll write while retries equal to 0. Oh, I forgot something. It's our variable. And here we'll write if quotation is true, and well, we'll begin with false, and if quotation is true. So it's much easier when you don't use a quotation. Quotation is like this because we need this function, because sometimes the objects might exist but you can't see it, then it has these quotations, and when you write CheckExistsByXpath, it's true and it finds only this quotation. So sometimes we would like to avoid that, but not always. It depends from the website. So here we'll write while driver name equal false, and while retries smaller than retries multiplied by 2, we do this: driver name equal CheckExistsByXpath, and here we write sleep for 0.05 seconds. It's not much, and here we add 1 to our while retries, and finally if our while retries is equal to retries multiplied by 2, this would be equal to this 5 seconds, because here's 0, we are doing this time 10 times, and In this way we'll receive 5 seconds. Return false then, because we reached the maximum retries time. And next, what we do, well, here we can write, for debugging reasons, some print, but maybe you use it, maybe you not, I'm not sure. It's always useful to use some kind of debugging when you're creating some bots or something like that. And while retries, and one more, we can use one more print, driver name here. Okay, so actually we finished this. If you don't want to use the quotations, you can use it like this and it would work, but I will do the quotations because that would be the full use of it. So here we fully copy this. It will do actually the same thing, and here I will comment this, and it will look for XPath, it will sleep, add 1, and then it checks for while retries. But here might be, if like this, while if driver name not equal to false, so we didn't started this while loop, and then we do this, driver name text, something like that, driver name text equal to driver name text. It will give a string of our driver name, what it has there, and return false, I think. Well, I'm not sure. More, I think we need here an exceptions, because, well, you know that because you watch my previous videos. Except stale element reference exception, there will be, where you can find it, where it will be easier like this, stale element reference exception, except, and here we do driver name text equals to now nothing, so it will be just quotations. And one more, except there might be another simple exception, so it's no such window exception. Here also we do return false, but keep watching that it's quite different. Here we return false, and here we return only nothing, just the quotations. I think I don't need this. I wrote this by mistake. So now here, if we succeed to driver name driver text, we need to check while driver name text is equal to quotations, so it is truly with the quotations, or it was in exception and got just the quotations. So here we do this again, and while retries, where's my while retries, and while retries, we do what is lower than retries multiplied by 2. We do this, driver name CheckExistsByXpath here, and yeah, I think I need to copy this driver name. Okay, here I tried again to find driver name and stale element. If stale element driver text is nothing, just the quotations, and here we'll use attribute error driver name text. Yeah, and here we return driver text false because we are just checking while in a while it. So here after this line we might print something. So we'll print driver name text, something like that, driver name text equal to quotations this, and yeah, driver name text. It's not necessary, of course, you can print comment it out or something like that, but I'll leave it for you to decide. Here next we will again do sleep to have some kind of interval of time, and what we did here is we added 1 to our function, and while it tries 1, so it's something like very similar to this. Yeah, I think that's it, and it should be fine, I think. It's very hard to say if I wrote everything correct, because it requires some time to check everything up, but we can try maybe to check it out. Instead of, for example, here, instead of time sleep, let's write wait to load XPath sign in. Okay, so sign in equals like this, and wait a moment, let me double check it out. Oh, okay, we are checking it here, so it's fine. And wait to load XPath here, and we just copy this up, and or we can write something like that, while no, it will automatically go to while if wait to load XPath not equal to false, sign in, something like that. Email, and okay, let's just check this how it works. It's too much of thinking in my side, so let's just check it up. Gmail, okay, and do we receive some kind of errors? Well, yeah, we didn't do anything. So that's interesting. Let's see if I'll write this manually. Nothing printing here. Okay, maybe it doesn't exist for some reason. Let's check this out. Yep, it doesn't exist. So what's the reason? Let's find something like that and switch to new window, and then it still doesn't exist. Sign in tab. Why? It's so complicated with Gmail. So okay, give me a few seconds for debugging. Sign in, it's smaller in and high here. Damn it. Don't tell me that it's always changing. Nope. Well, fellas, I'm not sure what's the reason for this, because in last tutorial it just worked fine for us, and now it's not. It's unbelievable. Sign in, A. Okay, let me think. So I came back, I was checking it, and well, I decided not to waste my time on it. So I'll just try another way, so it will be quite different. And for example, if we would like to check exists by what we'll write is div by div, and our div class would be this one. So let's just check. Yeah, it works. Then we use this, and after that we'll use ul. Does it work? Of course it works. And then what we're looking is second list element. So what I'll use is I'll add one more this CheckExistsArray. If you remember, we have this function, and here I will add 1. I think it might be 1 or 2, I'm not sure. And so we found few elements. List, and what would happen if I would write something like this? I'm not sure. It found nothing. But if I use 1, it's fine, and if I use 2, it's fine, and if I use 3, what? Yeah, it's fine. And 4 should be also be 0. Yeah, it's 0. So our answer is 2. So here we write sign in equal to 2. And what we used here is virtual click. Let's try it out. So, what? Has no attribute size. What kind of... Okay. Maybe I wrote something wrong here. I'll copy, but and sign in equal to this. And now let's try this. List object has no attribute size again. Oh, I think I need a link probably. So I'll copy it again, and at the end I'll add an A. Well, let's try it now. It's again that has attribute size. Well, it's quite difficult. I was doing this some time ago, so I can't actually tell you. I need to test this by myself before I remember how it works. But it's quite strange. What would happen if I'll sign in? Just click. Still no click. Click. Action click. UL, LI, true, and A. It should be fine. What's wrong with this? Okay, I'll remove this. Sign in. String object is not callable. Okay. No, anyway, let's try it again. Click. Why didn't it work before? What the hell? I will say that. Okay, and anyway, if it worked, I will copy this line to CheckExistsByXpath, and let's keep it like that. Here I will write this line. Let's go back and test our wait to load XPath function, what it gives us. Okay, nothing. Okay, let's print wait to load XPath, nothing. That's strange. Oh, I didn't return true. I only return false if something wrong happens. So it means it works, because I'll need to write if not equal to false. We do this. Oh, then virtual click here, and here we need to switch to new window. I'll copy this line. It will be very fast doing it without delays. Anyway, let's try it out. I'll turn it off, run, and let's see. I wasted a lot of time. I'm sorry for this, but we had to do something. As you can see, it didn't switch to another window because it tried to switch before it opened it. So here we need to write another function. Here we sleep for I'm not sure how long. So for example 0 seconds, 0.05, and we switch to new window. And here we should do it again. For simplicity, I'll copy like that, and just like that. So let's see how it works. It should be work fine right now. We open Google, sign in. It's quite kind of different from our previous window. As you can see, it's a new window. You can't see this, so yeah, it went wrong way. I'll try it again. Let's see what will go. It sees it again. Why? It changes. I'm tired of this. Right now we can go back to sign in. Oh, it's horrible. Where is our sign in? So here I'll make it not equal to false, or wait to load XPath. Again, not equal to false. This way we will 100% will enter this place, and what we would like to do is, here we'll need to do two ifs. If no, I did it wrong. So better would be to do this in 2 lines. If, just like this, here we add like that, and if, then we do this, and if another line, sign in will be like this, and after that no, something wrong here. Anyway, let's try it again. For example, like this. The window opens right now. Anyway, we can work around this, but for now I don't have time for this. As you can see, it opened the old style. It's quite doing it with a reason. And here again. So now it should work. Yeah, we are in, we press email, next. So it's quite different, and as you can see it worked up to this, and now we need to write only a password. So you only need to work around with these 2 pages, if loads one or another, how to handle that. So this is your task, and for now that's it for this video. So as I said, in next video we'll work on more serious stuff, and we'll start using these functions in actual automation. And I'll show you how to log into a window with CAPTCHA and so on. So keep following me, and I think that's it for this video. I hope that this was useful for you. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in comment section below this video. If you like my video, smash up the likes button and subscribe my channel. Then you will get more of my videos. Text version of this tutorial and links will be left in video description. Thank you all for watching, good luck, and see you in the next video.